totally comfortable with everything that I'm going to cover here, that's fine. Just keep coding, keep building your smaller applications, and when you get to the point where you're comfortable with that stuff and you feel like taking this on, take it on. All right, so we've taken a look at what the application actually does and how it works. So let's go ahead and start to look at the structure and how I've layered it in order to make it so it's scalable and extensible going forward. So the first thing that we want to look at, as I've talked about, is we want to look at database structure, because when you know your UI requirements or what generally you want your UI to look like, and you know your database structure, the code in between those two things, typically it really starts to write itself. Okay, so let's go ahead and take a look at the database structure. So this is we have a categories table, which lists all the information about each category. We have the cat relationships table, which has information that stored about what products go in what category. And actually this JCat relationships in this particular version of the script isn't used yet. I was moving towards that. That was one of the places I wanted to get. Well, I'll actually show you where the categories are stored right now. We have our comparisons table, which the comparisons show the comparisons between the product and the merchants and holds the pricing info. Next is the locations table, and that stores location information about each merchant. We have the merchants table, which stores the information about each merchant outside of the locations. The products table, which stores each product's information. And then the users table, which let's actually go ahead and take a look at the products table. So if we look at our products here, you can see we have just a very basic setup here. We have the ID, which we always have. We have the product type, the product name, the product description, product category, and product image. Again, this product type was something that I was looking to add. It's not actually used, as you can see here. And then again, we have just our product name for each one, our description, our product category, product image. Pretty self-explanatory. Just stores that information about each product as it gets added. And then now let's go to our categories. But you can store the slug like this, but that's how I happen to do it here. The categories, then we have our category ID, we have our name for each category, the slug, and the description. So we can, when we pull information about a particular category, we can pull it by the slug, which is what I do. But again, probably typically is better to do it by EID. Again, don't ask me why I did it by slug. It's one of those things that I look back on it and I'm like, okay, I don't know why I did that, but anyway, that's how it's done. Then, so again, we have name, slug, and description. Again, pretty self-explanatory. And then for our cat relationships, I don't have anything because, like I said, it's not used. So